Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a current household video of the De Luso family today. So, I feel like this is like my first current household video I've ever done in The Sims 4. Literally ever. Like, I've had many current households, but never recorded them and never really like stuck to them. So I'm like, this is the one that I really love, put so much time in, I love them to death. And so, if you guys did not know, about I think 3 weeks ago, I did a cast video of the De Luso family of Joseph and Marie De Luso, and then I did another cast video of Joanna De Luso. So, if you guys have, and also, and a cottage build of the De Luso cottage for Marie and Joseph De Luso. So, shameless plug there. I will link them down below if you guys want to check out the videos, along with some other stuff as well, like my social media, like my Twitter. Follow me. But anyway, we are playing this current household today, and I feel like that you guys would love to see more of this, because you guys said that, well, actually guys, if you want to see a current household video, and you guys love the idea, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to record one, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm currently pre-recording videos for like 2 weeks, and it's going to be a lot of fun recording, because I have 14 videos left to do. But anyway, this is like my favorite current household. So Joseph and Marie De Luso are both music buffs, and they're both retired, as you can see here, as their careers. And anything that has to do with music, like any like has with musicals, plays, anything that has a tune in it, they'd be like, where'd that tune come from? Let's go right there, and right now let's just drop a beat. But they really love music so much that they would do anything for music. So they have been traveling the world with their music. They've been basically traveling with their daughter Peyton a lot, because Peyton kind of recently graduated high school, and she's like, well, not recently, she graduated high school about a year ago, like, so it's been quite some time she's like last graduated high school, and her parents basically was like, okay, if you're going to stay with us and you're going to basically like travel with us, then you need to be able to like get a job. And she really didn't get a job. Like, she had a job, but then she got fired, or kind of like laid off, quote unquote. That's what she said. She got laid off. And like, okay, sure you did. You got laid off. So to this day, she still hasn't told her parents that she really got fired for being lazy and kind of like didn't really work. But she got the job because of her parents, and that's the only reason why she got the job. Kind of like putting out on a limb on her. So that was kind of going on with that, and it's been a long ride for Peyton and kind of like the family. So this family, what I love about them, that they have no drama, and that's what I love about this family. Like, they don't have any drama yet, but they end up probably will. But I'm like, I don't know about that. But so I kind of said in the Joanna cast video that I did that Joanna kind of moved in with Valentino, and they kind of been dating, well, friends/dating for a very, very long time, since they were like when they were in junior high school, when Joanna kind of moved to America from Japan. So she's Japanese or like Korean or whatever. And no, she's from North Korea. Wow, I'm getting all my stuff mixed up. So she's from North Korea. She moved from North Korea to America. And when she moved to America when she was about in junior high, she lived with her aunt, who was living in America for a long time. And she stayed with her until now. So she met Valentino during junior high. They were kind of friends. They met, and they've kind of hung out a lot. They were in this club together, and they like became quite close. And I was like, okay, they should start hanging out with each other, start dating, and be kind of cool. And like, okay, I'm really good for them. So they decided that maybe they should start going a step closer and start hanging out a lot more. And then eventually they started dating in around like 8th grade time. And when they got into high school, they officially started dating. Because at first they weren't really skeptical, like, what do we call ourselves? Did we call us boyfriend and girlfriend? What did we do? They were then the awkward stage of like, so what do we do? What's going to happen? And at this point, they were like, okay, we're getting married, we're having kids, this is what we're gonna do, that's what happened. And now they're up to the stage having their second child. And they had a kid named Case De Luso, and he's like literally the best kid ever. So here's Case. Oh, look at Case looking all like, oh, look at Case. Oh, Case, like, I love you. But I love Case so much. He's like a very different character I've ever played before. And he's like that one kid who like does everything. Like he has like had the best life ever since he's like ever since he's been born. So he has met this one little lady named Colette Desai, and I actually credited them for a Dine Out cast that I did a while back when Dine Out was a thing, which still is. But that's what I kind of did there, and so Colette kind of has a crush on Case, which is kind of funny because like when Case told Joanna, his mother, that Colette has a crush on him, she was like, I don't think that's a good idea. It's like, you're 9, she's 10, I don't care. And it's like, I don't care if you're flipping 30, you're not dating her. So that's kind of like the whole spiel about that. And Case is like, Mom, I don't really care. I'm 9, she's 10, I'm gonna be 10 in a couple months, it's whatever, but still, whatever. But yeah, if you know that reference, you know what I got that from. So Twitter, Jen's Twitter post that I kind of repeatedly watched over and over, but yeah, that's where I got it from. So if you want to go follow Jen on Twitter, you will know where I got that from. Dominic and Lupita. Oh my gosh, I was having too much fun with that. But anyway, back to this little current household video. I feel like that they have been having the best life ever, like I said. So Valentino actually has joined the painter career. So he has been loving his painting for a while. He just joined about a couple of months ago. Still loving it, still going with it. And he has actually been painting a lot, which is actually kind of cool. And he's been planning on working up on saving money and opening up his own art studio, or like his own art store, or whatever he wants to call it. But he doesn't really have like an idea of what he really wants to do with it at this point in time, just because he just moved into this house. He just found out his wife is pregnant. Like, he's about 2 months ago. He started, like, they bought this house about 5 months ago, and his wife got pregnant about 2 months ago. So she's too much. No, she is 2 months pregnant at this point. So she's gonna, well, no, not really 2 months pregnant. She's actually in her 3rd trimester at this point. So she's in her 3rd trimester, and she's going to be having the baby very, very soon, which is going to be really, really interesting, which I can't wait for. And I got this house off the gallery, if you guys did not know, which I probably didn't say anyway, but still, I got this house off the gallery. I'll try my best to link it down below, but if I don't, then yeah. But yeah, Joanna, on the other hand, she has quit her, well, she didn't really have a job, but she is actually a freelance writer. She's kind of basically writing books for a living. She has been working her way up to become a best-selling author, and that's what she's been trying to do for a while. And she's been writing books every now and then, and she's been feeling really great about herself. She's like, in her past, when she moved with her aunt, she didn't really have a best of lifestyle that she really wanted. Like, she moved to America because she had to, because her parents were like kind of being kind of those type of parents, and when she, like, the living state that she was living in wasn't really livable. She was like basically living on the street with her parents. She was kind of homeless. So she packed up her things. She went ahead and got on a plane secretly. She's not legally an American, so she's kind of on the DL as an American / Korean. So yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of kind of sadness on her heart, but Valentino actually doesn't know that she's not legally an American. Like, legally, Valentino is an American because he was born in America with his parents. But he doesn't know that Joanna's not an American, so that's gonna be a lot of stress on him. So hopefully he doesn't really find out about that, but if he does, he'll do like whatever he has to do in order to make sure that no one else finds out. Like, her papers are not legally, like, proper. Like, she has to basically go back to North Korea to get her papers. But the sad thing is that they aren't there. They were, like, lost in a fire. So that's why she doesn't have a job. That's why she kind of puts all her books in a different name. And, like, she has, like, a secret code of her name and pretty much all of her, like, her credits and everything like that. The way they got married, they kind of eloped secretly, so they don't have really documentation of their marriage, and that's like the whole jacked up part too. They don't have documentation of their marriage. Joanna is not legally an American in the United States. Yeah, Her papers are lost. Her parents are homeless. She lives with her aunt, but her aunt is nowhere to be found. Like, what is this? Her life is jacked up. She basically came into Valentino's life with a whole load of problems. So hopefully, all this stuff doesn't catch up to her. And like now, because she's like only about 29 years old, and Valentino's about 29, about to be 30 in a couple of months. So yeah, he's gonna be very, very close to be like that middle age and that midlife crisis. But sooner or later, he'll be ready for upcoming life. And yeah, I'm just like really, really pumped for this. So they basically had the case when they were like in their like mid 20 and 21 around that age. So that's how old they were when they kind of like had case, and that's how long they've been together. That's how long they kind of been married. They got married when Joanna was 19 and he was 20. So that was the thing that they had there, and they basically were that, you know what, I think we're ready. I think we're prepared. We're ready for this lifestyle. We're ready for all the commitment, all the stress, and all the criticism and all the hate that we're going to be getting in the recent years. And to this day, they haven't really been having a lot of hate, which is kind of good for them, which I'm kind of happy about. So, but yeah, that's what kind of like an update was kind of been happening with their life and what I've kind of played off with that. And hopefully it's like, I'm really, really, really like keen not to like, I am not ready for this. I'm not ready for the child. I am not ready for like the hospital to find out. Like, so, I like when they check in, I'm like, I'm not ready for them to like basically have the child yet, but they have to have the child. Like Joanna specifically said, you are not having this flipping child. I'm not having this flipping child in this house. You are legit bojankity crazy. I'm having this baby in the hospital as a proper young adult. And yeah, so that's kind of that's what they're gonna do. But yeah, so yeah. But he's gonna go ahead. Case is gonna go ahead and send a text to Colette, because he kind of likes Colette a little bit too. And it's like, hey Colette, how you doing? Like, they're like kind of like the best buds ever. They're friends, and it's like kind of a cute relationship. I kind of love it. Oh my gosh, he's like, ooh, you slime dog, you funny. But we're gonna go ahead and actually invite over Colette. It's like, because I really want to invite over Colette and see what happens. It's a Saturday morning, so I think Joanna really wants to get to know Colette a little bit more, so we will invite over her father too, so it's going to invite him over as well. So Joanna and Valentino can get to know them a little bit better than usual. So, and he hasn't been making the best quality food, which is kind of bad, but okay, here comes Colette. Oh, hello Colette Desai, how you doing? Oh, this is gonna be a good relationship. I really cannot wait until they like become teenagers and have like kids and like, fun things. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna go ahead and make a silly face towards her. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and show you guys the family tree real quick about this family. Oh my gosh, he looks pissed. Oh, he's like, okay, yo, where he at? What he do? I want to know. I want to meet his parents. I want to meet what are his intentions. It's like, Dad, slow down, calm down, take a chill pill. But still, like, literally, he ain't ready for this. He's like, I'm not ready for my little girl to go. So, basically, the family tree is right here. So, we have Case, we have Joanna, and we have Valentino. So, they had a kid named Case. There's Case. And his grandparents are Marie and Joseph De Luso. Marie is actually the sister of Isabella Bova. And yeah, that's kind of cool, right? But Joseph and Marie had two kids named Valentino and Peyton. Peyton is the one who actually kind of graduated from high school about a year ago and still is kind of like, still deciding on what she kind of wants to do with her life, but still really didn't have a plan. So that's what kind of her life is right now. But Isabella Bova had a child named Monica Bova. But her father wasn't really there for her. She really didn't have a lot of things in her life, and that's why she's not kind of there. And Isabella had Monica very, very late in her life stage. So, like, she was about 34, around that peak where she can't really have kids anymore. And her family line is kind of genetic of Nike. They stopped having kids at 34. So she like literally was on the peak, on the verge of not having any more kids. So she had one kid named Monica, and her husband, Rob, kind of left out of a sudden. Like, he was like, bye, I'm leaving. It's not working out anymore. They were having a rough patch anyway, so it wasn't really working out when like he stuck around for like a year, and then he kind of left, and it wasn't really working out. So he just kind of gave up on Monica, which is kind of sad. Like I said, when I said they had no drama, they have drama now. It's like I'm just kind of making this whole storyline up on the whim, making it up in the head, like right now as I'm talking. It's like kind of just flowing with me. I'm going with the flow. But yeah, Marie and Isabella are both sisters at birth. Their mother is no longer with them. Their father is no longer with them either. So that's kind of what's happening with them. Wasn't really there, so they had a good life, but they really didn't they were like average parents, like typical parents who like, okay, I'm taking to school and yada yada yada. But yo, their mom, Sheila, I believe, yeah, Sheila Bova. Dang, she was a crazy woman. She would literally drive up to the front of your school. She was like, okay, sweetie, have a great day at first day of school. She's like, yo, mom, calm down. Well, they were like, you just kept on walking. It's like, I don't know that lady. That lady's crazy. She is on some pills. She going cuckoo. So that's kind of what Sheila was like as a mom. But they were kind of like the average parents. But when they were like little, that's how they were. That's how Sheila was. But Alex Bova, their father, was kind of like the father, with the go-to father, was like always supportive when they were little and did everything. But when they got older, things started to die down and rebellion started happening, and just you know the drill when teenagers have that little mood swing and them being on their period. Oh, that was the worst. I could not deal with their mood swings. I was like, I am done. Can't take it. But yeah, that's how it kind of all happened there. But yeah, that's kind of what their family tree is like. That's what their life is like. That's how they lived. That's what they did. And but yeah, I'm really, really pumped about this. And I just want to go ahead and do this little fun thing for Colette. So Case is coming downstairs. He's going to go ahead and greet Colette with a little friendly introduction. Oh. Dag. Oh, I was actually kind of singing the Sims 2 school cheer thing. That was kind of funny. But anyway, Colette, where you at? Colette. Yo, Colette, where you at, though? Did she leave? Colette. Oh, she's up here. Yo, boy, get out of my bedroom. I don't got time for this. But no, we're going to go ahead and complain about our parents towards her. But Valentino needs to come upstairs and actually talk to Garrison about Valentino. Oh, not about Valentino, but about Case and how he's a good kid. He has good intentions. Like kids will be kids. They are just kind of playing around. They're friends. They let them have their fun. And hopefully he will understand that. And crossing my fingers that he will understand, but I'm like kind of concerned. Like he has he has 2 other kids. Like he has 2 daughters and 1 son. So he's kind of like protective of his children, mostly his daughters, but more of his daughters than his son. So hopefully he kind of understands that no matter what, we will keep Case in line. We won't make them do anything that they have to do, and it's just kind of what his preferences. Like Garrison literally loves Colette a lot, and that's like his most recent child anyway, like his newborn baby girl. Like he loves her so much that he will never let her go. And I'm like, that's literally gold. That's like, it's so amazing how he really, really cares about his kids and really cares about his family. And yeah, and it's kind of like really, really cool. And I'm just really happy. But overall, things are really good with them. Overall, everything is all good with Case and Joanna to an extent. But soon things will be fine when they get older. Well, a couple months later. But when the baby is born, things will be a lot different when things happen. But we're going to have them all head to bed because it's really, really late. Well, not really late. It's the morning time right now. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave this video off right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts and suggestions. And let me know if you guys want to see more of this like family. If you guys want to see like how I played them off and want to see a new baby and all the other stuff like that. But if you guys want to see more of these videos like this, let me know and I will keep on playing them. I'll still play them no matter what, but still. But if you guys want to see a video of them, just let me know in the comments below. And give this video a like and check out all the links down below into the description. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!